Lift is empowering. I think empowering is one very powerful word, and I would say that's like the summary of my experience at Lift. My name is Munira Ojotu, and I'm the creative director of Munira. Clothes are never just enough for me. As a child, I was actually very selective. So I'm not wearing these because my mom says I should wear this. I'm wearing this because I want to feel good in them. So when I grew up, I wanted to make the sort of things that would, sort of accessories that would make people feel that way I feel whenever I'm putting on something remarkable, something nice. So instead of clothes, I decided to do something different. I decided to do bags. And then a bit of shoes and sneakers. I wanted it to be pieces of accessories that people would love to have. People would feel good when they wear them. I was constantly in search of knowledge, and I went to seminars, I went to conferences for small businesses. One of them is the Lagos Small Business Summit, and that's where I heard about Lift. When I started Munira, I had issues with managing people. Because I'm outsourcing production, it means that I have to work with a lot of people that are probably not thinking the way that I do. And being a very creative person, I always want to try a whole lot of things or do it that way, and I don't get to get that sort of benefit from people. So managing people was one of my issues that I was facing. The other is operations. So how is this going to survive after me being fully involved? Because I mean, I would want to try out some other things. As much as this is dear to me, I would like to try out some other things, and then I'm going to need, and even as this grows, I'm going to need more people to come in and take over some things, and I wouldn't always be there. So managing people, operations, and having strategy for consistent growth were like three things I sought out for with the Lift program. I found all three and more. You know how your business is like a system. It's one thing I got to understand fully in Lift. There's operations part of it, there's a finance part of it, there's a strategy part of it. All parts needs to be in sync for it to work. And I liked how that was captured in Lift. So they took strategy first, and then it went down to operations and then finance. For each of these modules, we had like standard documents you build to help your business grow. So those are like three key things. And I like how it was not just courses we took online. The webinars brought life to the courses we took online. There were mentors or coaches that came to speak to us, people who have had business issues and practical life examples of how they solved these issues. And for me as a small business, it was easy for me to relate to these people and all of the issues that they have, and also get solutions that will help me grow my business as well. Since Lift ended, there are a couple of things I've put into practice. I have like a standard operating procedure now, that a document that can leave even after, whenever I'm in Munira or when I'm not in Munira. So it's easy to onboard people after the training. They have something to go back to and look at as well to guide them on how to run the business. The way I think about my business now is different. So I'm putting all of this into practice, all of everything I've learned into practice. It's helped me a lot, and having someone like a coach that I speak to also. I liked how relationships built on Lift outlived the program. So when I say outlived the program, meaning even after the program, I still look at Karika's video and still feel like she's part of something that is important to my business. It's been really different. My business could feel it. I look at it as a business now, a structured business now, and the way I do things is guided by documents that I've created, documents that I learned how to create from Lift. I'd like to say thank you to Lift for empowering not just my business but myself, because the way I think now is different. Sometimes businesses fold up not because the business ideas are not good, but because the person running the business is not doing something right, or is not accepting or adopting the right ideas. So I would say that Lift has helped me as a person to gain the right skills to grow my business. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Lift for that.